welcome to the Epic Movie Show. My name is Phil Kovach, and today we're covering day 2 of our stay-at-home Comic-Con series, which is focusing on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, if you're new to the show or just need a refresher, since I'm not at Comic-Con, I'm going to be doing a series of video panels talking about some of my favorite nerd things. Yesterday we talked about my thoughts on The Dark Knight. Today we're talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And tomorrow we're covering the Marvel Studios and DC Warner Brothers panel announcements. So if you want to see the full playlist, click on the annotation over here-ish somewhere. I don't know where it's going to be. And see the full playlist. I said earlier I'm covering MCU updates today, and we're going to focus mainly on Age of Ultron, as Entertainment Weekly just did a huge spread on it. It's like 5 or 6 pages long, and it's glorious. So I'm just going to bring you up to speed on that before the panel tomorrow. As the title of the film suggests, Ultron will be the main villain in this film, and for those of you unfamiliar with Marvel Comics, you're probably going something like, what's an Ultron? It sounds like a robot from the 60s. Well, you'd be right. Ultron first premiered in Avengers number 54, which came out in 1968, and he is an artificial intelligence entity that was created as a force for good, and as most artificial intelligence entities go, he turns against his creator and vows to destroy humanity. For Ultron is not a very easy guy to get rid of. Once you destroy one physical form, he merely uploads himself and moves into another one, kind of like a demon. The movie looks to keep Ultron's origins pretty much the same, except for one kind of key detail, and that's Ultron's creator. In the comics, Ultron is created by Hank Pym, also known as Ant-Man, but in this movie, Ultron will be created by none other than Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark. And the reason that he's creating him makes a lot of sense. It basically boils down to that the Avengers are tired. They don't want to keep doing this forever. They want somebody who's eventually gonna take over the mantle, but of course there's kind of a shortage of worthy heroes, I guess, for lack of a better term. So Tony Stark's just like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna create Ultron. He's gonna patrol the world. We're gonna be great. We can party. It's gonna be awesome. And the design that Tony Stark comes up with is absolutely terrifying. I mean, look at this guy. This guy is freaky. From the sound of things, it sounds like he has like a thought process and everything to match too. Chris Evans said that you could actually have an intelligent conversation and have your mind blown, and then literally have your mind blown. Entertainment Weekly actually has a small piece of dialogue that may be considered spoilery, so I would mute your headphones until the spoiler alert thing goes away. Now, the piece of dialogue kind of goes something like this.
I know you're good people. I know you mean well, but you just didn't think it through. There is only one path to peace. Your extermination.
Okay, I doubt Ultron sounds anything like that because I am not James Spader, nor am I the sound designers that have anything to do with this. They're a lot better at their job than I am. But that still kind of gives you an idea, and it still kind of gives you the idea that it's terrifying. Moving on. From all indications, it's looking like this is going to be a very intense movie compared to the first Avengers, and the first one was pretty intense on its own. The marketing for the first one focused around the color blue, which is typically kind of conveys some intensity, but it's also kind of calm. But all the marketing so far for Age of Ultron has been a very deep, dark, intense red, which is kind of anger and infuriating and stuff like that. So it's going to be a very intense film. Composer Brian Tyler even said that the tone of the music would be a lot more different. It would reference more Star Wars, Raiders of the Lost Ark, more traditional scores like that. So you can count on hearing a lot of main heroic themes throughout, while at the same time still maintaining that dark intensity that Brian Tyler likes to have. Alright, that's going to do it for me right now. If you want more details and my thoughts about Age of Ultron, there will be a full write-up on my Tumblr page here soon. The link will be in the description when that's up. And make sure you keep it to the Epic Movie channel for all the updates coming out of San Diego Comic-Con. Peace out, movie watchers.